How to run. Running is a great way to stay in shape and have fun. In fact, it's practically becoming trendy. However, it's important to do it with the proper technique. Want to join the masses, but do it the right way? Learn how to stay strong and prevent injury with this guide. Establish a base level of fitness. If you're starting from zero, shooting out the front door and onto your first 10K will leave you frustrated, angry, and so sore you never do it again. In other words, don't bite off more than you can chew. If you start running with no prior exercise habits, you'll probably end up hurting yourself and quitting before you ever really started. The simplest thing to do would be to start walking. But it can be anything, as long as you're getting physically active on a regular basis, your body will be able to handle the impending pavement pounding. Go hiking, swimming, or dancing. If it's fun, all the better. Get a good pair of running shoes. Research says that barefoot running leads to far fewer injuries than running in running shoes, even the fanciest ones. 1. However, you're probably not going to be running barefoot anywhere, unless it's after chasing a kid or a meatball that rolled away unexpectedly. So look for a shoe that can simulate running barefoot. If you're willing to rock those toe shoes, Vibrams, more power to you, but there are many minimalist running shoes that do not have toe sleeves. Warm up. The last thing you want are shin splints, a pulled hamstring, or some other injury that can be avoided. Take 5 or 10 minutes before your run to warm up. However, this does not mean stretching. In fact, stretching beforehand can hurt you. 2. Instead, warm up your muscles by doing deadlifts, donkey kicks, lunges, and other similar exercises that stretch your muscles, but also get them working. Save the stretching for after the run. Keep a relaxed stance. Make sure your body is fluid and relaxed, but not hunched over. Try to keep your shoulders and arms loose while keeping your back straight. Keep your head and neck relaxed, too. Holding tension there extends down through your spine and the rest of your body, which can actually tire you out well before you would be otherwise. 3. Breathe steadily and deeply. What matters most is that you breathe with a rhythm that provides a consistent supply of oxygen to your body. Instead of being a chest breather, be a belly breather. Make a conscious effort to fill up your stomach, using your diaphragm. You'll get more oxygen and your muscles, heart included, will be less tired. 4. Don't worry about whether you are breathing through the nose or the mouth. Some runners find that breathing through their mouth gets them the most oxygen, while others find that breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth works best. Find whatever seems efficient to you. 5. If you're running at a medium pace, you should be able to carry on a simple conversation with a running partner without much difficulty. If you cannot, you are running too fast to go very far in most cases. Look ahead. Keep your head in a neutral position, not looking up or down. Look approximately 35 feet in front of you if you're running a distance of more than 400 meters. 3. If you're on a treadmill, try not to look down at your feet or the controls too much, it puts tension on your back. 6. Know how to move your arms. Keep your elbows at around a 90-degree angle, close to your body. Use a 110-degree angle for long distance, except when you are working up a hill. Swing each arm forward and backward in time with the opposite leg. This provides momentum and prevents your body from twisting. The motion should come from the elbows, not your forearms. Be sure you are not swaying your arms diagonally in front of you. You want your arms to be going straight down and back up. Do not tense your fists. Imagine that you have 2 fragile items in each of your hands, and if you tense too hard, you will break them. Don't let your hands cross the midline of your torso, or you'll create a twisting motion. 7. Keep your hips forward. Act like you've got a rope tied across your waist and someone is pulling you gently forward with it. Avoid side-to-side movement or twisting. Increase your cadence. Aim to hit the ground about 185 times per minute. The simplest way to do this is to minimize the time your feet are on the ground. Whether you're in a light jog or running from a crowd, it is up to you, just don't go so hard you hurt yourself. Do what's comfortable. If you can't run an 8-minute mile, don't be hard yourself. It'll come with time. The fact that you're out there and running is great. Simply aim to improve a little bit every time you pound the pavement. Control how you land on your feet. Have your feet land under you as you run. 1. Try mimicking it when you go for your real runs at the gym or on the trail. If you're sprinting, you want to stay on your toes as much as is humanly possible. The more you barely touch the ground, the more you'll practically be flying. However, even if you're running long distances, it's best to stay off your heels. When you land with the back of your foot, the angle you create from foot to calf, you're forming an unnatural V shape, can lead to injury. Cool down and stretch. Before ending your workout, slowly taper your run down to a jog, and your jog down to a walk, over the course of about 5 minutes. This allows your circulation and breathing to normalize after your run, minimizing the work your heart has to do. Now it's time for stretching. Concentrate on your calves, glutes, and hamstrings since those are the ones that work the hardest. It's incredibly important to stretch after running because the muscles have a tendency to tighten up. Stretching them out relaxes them and returns them to normal. How you need them tomorrow. Making running a lifelong habit. Clean up your diet. Technically, to run, you could eat whatever the heck you like. However, it's gonna be a lot easier to run and feel good during and after if you're loading up on healthy stuff beforehand. A good way to think about it would be to eat like a caveman, going as au natural as possible. If it's processed, do your best to avoid it. Fruits and veggies should make up a large portion of your diet, with some lean meat, low-fat dairy, and whole grains thrown in. 13. If you want to see changes in your body, this step is a must-do. If your goal is to lose weight, start strength training. Straight up, running doesn't do wonders for toning your body, at least your upper body. It's a great way to lose weight and burn fat, but unfortunately, it can burn muscle, too. If you just run, you may end up with that skinny fat look. 14. It doesn't have to be much and it doesn't have to be in the gym. Simply doing core workouts, like planks, etc., can tone your upper bits. Stick to a couple times a week, your muscles need time to heal themselves after getting ripped, torn, and creating new fibers. If your goal is to lose weight, start strength training. Straight up, running doesn't do wonders for toning your body, at least your upper body. It's a great way to lose weight and burn fat, but unfortunately, it can burn muscle, too. If you just run, you may end up with that skinny fat look. 14. It doesn't have to be much and it doesn't have to be in the gym. Simply doing core workouts, like planks, etc., can tone your upper bits. Stick to a couple times a week, your muscles need time to heal themselves after getting ripped, torn, and creating new fibers. Get gear. All you really need to run is a good pair of shoes. If the budget doesn't allow for the fancy, technical gear, don't sweat it. You don't need any. Women should have a decent sports bra, but that's about it. Cool Max or Drifit are two brands of synthetic fabrics that keep the moisture, sweat, off your skin if you're interested, but you can run just as well as long as you're comfortable. Join a club. Odds are your area has a running, triathlon, or marathon club you can join. Being surrounded by like-minded people will only fill you with more gusto, and it'll keep you on track when you're feeling less than motivated. Need a buddy to run a race with? Problem solved. Don't know where to find one? Try your local running shoe shop. It's probably a smaller network of serious runners than you realize. Soon you'll be on a first-name basis. Sign up for a race. Now that you're a runner, might as well do some good with your new hobby. There are millions of 5 and 10Ks out there to support good causes. With 2 minutes of research, you're bound to find one in your area. Running tips and tricks. Tip. Examples. Maintain your progress. Keep a running journal to help you keep up with the distances, durations, and frequency of your runs. Sign up for a race periodically, or set your own distance, time goals, to help you keep improving. Mix things up. Find different and interesting places to run. Attempt some hills. Try incorporating fartleks, or speed intervals, into your runs. Join a running club or find some friends to run with you. Consider taking a trip to complete a race in another city. Stay safe. Make sure you buy new running shoes often to avoid injury. Wear bright, reflective clothing at night to make yourself visible. Eat plenty of calories, and stay hydrated. Allow time to recover. Give yourself plenty of rest time before and after a big race. If you sustain an injury, make sure you give your body an adequate amount of time to heal. Don't neglect workouts. Core exercises are key to proper form. Strength training can do a lot to improve your running results. Always stretch. Moving stretches, such as lunges, help you warm up and prevent injury. Static stretches after running can help prevent soreness. Don't overdo it. Don't ever push yourself to run more or faster than you think you can. Allow yourself at least 1 to 2 days of rest each week so your body can recover.